Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Well, Hillary Clinton had plenty of scathing words for Donald Trump too, accusing him of taking hate groups mainstream and promoting racist lie after racist lie. She claimed her Republican rival had brought extremism into the heart of American politics, embracing racist ideology, which she called the alt-right. Mr. Trump hit back, calling it a disgusting argument and a deliberate attempt to distract attention away from Mrs. Clinton's own controversies. Well, live now to our Washington correspondent, Kylie Morris. Kylie.
Well, Matt, suddenly this presidential contest is a slanging match over bigotry, over race, over corruption. I mean, here's the background to this moment, I think. Donald Trump has been trying to turn a corner. We've seen indications of a softening on his immigration policies, and for the past week or so he's pretty much managed to stay on message and read from the teleprompter. Hillary Clinton doesn't want that. She wants to put him very much in the orbit of those with more extreme ideologies. For that reason, she's accused him of giving a megaphone to hate groups, and she singled out the alt-right on the very fringe, giving suddenly the alt-right the attention they've craved for a very long time.
Secretary Hillary Rodham Clinton! Woo!
Even as the Democratic candidate walked onto the stage to link Donald Trump to the extreme right, the output from alt-right accounts online quivered in expectation. The time has come, read one. Say my name, the memes urged. Say it, Grandma, name us.
The names may have changed. Racists now call themselves racialists. White supremacists now call themselves white nationalists. The paranoid fringe now calls itself alt-right. But the hate burns just as bright.
She says the Trump campaign has lifted up a hate movement.
These are racist ideas, race-baiting ideas, anti-Muslim, anti-immigrant, anti-women.
And taken those ideas into the mainstream. Cause for celebration in the alt-right world. One key figure declaring their obscure movement had usurped the GOP. Another meme of the alt-right mascot, a frog called Pepe, emerging from inside the web. So who are the alt-right? Well, it depends on who you ask.
The screamers and the crazy people on the alt-right, as they call it, who love Donald Trump, they're not real political players. These are not people who matter in the overall course of humanity.
The alt-right, which is the sort of dressed up in suits version of the neo-Nazi and white supremacist movements.
I would call myself a race realist, and that's based on the understanding that race is not some kind of social construct. It's a real biological phenomenon.
Jared Taylor is a white supremacist elder in the alt-right community, thrilled by Donald Trump's success.
Here we have a presidential candidate who is saying some of the things that some of us have been saying for 25 years. It's been easy to marginalize people on the margins, but it's difficult to marginalize the Republican candidate for president.
At an event in Cleveland last month, the younger, more tech-savvy element of the movement were among those who came out to play.
I think there's been this trend in the Republican Party towards globalism for the last 30 or 40 years, and people will say, oh, you're being a nativist, or you're being, too nationalistic or a white supremacist. I think Trump is just unapologetically American.
The key speaker they gathered to hear was Milo Yiannopoulos, the alt-right poster boy who works for the Breitbart website.
I just got banned from Twitter.
Twitter banned him, charging that he incited online abuse of the African-American actress Leslie Jones.
The solution to online harassment is simple. Women should log off.
Headlines from the conservative Breitbart website feature in a new ad by the Democrats.
Would you rather your child had feminism or cancer?
Its editor, Steve Bannon, says the website provides a platform for alt-right ideas, but he's taken a career break for now. You can see him here advising Donald Trump at a meeting in Trump Tower. Just over a week ago, he became the Republican candidate's campaign CEO. The reality is that since then, Trump has attempted to soften his hard line on immigration, but it's already cost him support within his own party from people like Andrew Weinstein. After he disavowed Trump, Andrew became the target of online abuse from what he says is the alt-right. Remember Pepe the Frog, the alt-right mascot? Here he is putting Andrew, who's Jewish, into an oven. And here, well, you can see for yourself.
These people live in the shadows. They thrive on fear and threats. And I think the only way to purge them from our system is to step out and shine a bright light on them and expose them for what they are.
Donald Trump says he doesn't want white supremacists to vote for him and says Hillary Clinton is calling him racist because it's the oldest strategy in the Democratic playbook. But it's put him on the defensive at a time when he needs America to focus on her connections, not his. What's been particularly interesting to observe since that speech by Hillary Clinton is how few of the kind of Republican grandees of the party have come out to push back against that speech and to give their support in a vocal way to Donald Trump. It's an indicator, I think, of the distance still between the establishment within the party and Donald Trump's campaign, and there's no sense of them rushing to his defense right now.
Kylie, thanks very much.